these are some of the lessons learned and insights from those who played the game. One particular player would share this with us, that they said that the game transcended analysis. It helped me wonder what's possible, and then started to feel what it feels like, to learn and realize the borders of your imagination. So, and then of course their question about play in foresight and in futures thinking in practice is that, can play help us enable, or me, to reconstruct old constructs, reframe relationship between human and non-human? And that was a question as well about, one of my reflections is that, the foresight that we do now is quite anthropocentric. It's too human focused, right? Forces of change does not include, non-humans. It just doesn't, right? Nature isn't a persona in the way we do foresight. And that was one of the reflections there. So, and then another one was like, this guy was quite upfront that he was a communist. He said that I played with my own biases using my own ideologue, but it got me thinking whether or not ideologies are relevant at all when change evolves and disrupts and randomness come into play. And of course, a question about, are our perceptions really superficial? So the game has exposed the borders of my own worldviews. It forced me to imagine leadership, change, and agencies. The preceding new imaginary struck me. Most of the players really like, I'm quite even surprised about the new imaginaries that they come up with when they play this game. And of course, it's really about building capacity to stretch our imagination in a renewed and playful way. So I always remind players that this is a game, right? Remember that this is a game. Yeah, because more often than not, they get stuck into their ideas, and then suddenly, like, I could perhaps, apply this in the work that I do. Of course, what I realize as well, that each and every player brings their contextual reality with them. So when they build or imagine new imaginaries, I would say, is that they always use their contextual reality in imagining new futures. So is that good or bad? I don't know, but it depends on the person and how they see, the value of the ideas that they create in the process. So that's the dreams and disruption game in a nutshell. So if you have some questions, we can have a conversation for a couple of minutes, and then we can play quickly in a rapid fire fashion after 5 or 7 minutes. But let's just have a conversation now.